Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and find our inner Brock and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or in this episode, we're going to go with Taraji P. Henson's, you hear me, Henson's with an S, in her boo. Now, y'all know Taraji done got engaged. Wasn't y'all happy for her? Did you see it, Niram? Niram, did you put it up? Niram controls our Instagram, and I send pictures all the time, and he never updates them. All he doing is putting up them T-shirts. I said, put up Taraji.
Taraji ain't making us no money, but the T-shirts are.
Put up Taraji, Niram. We have to have a holistic Instagram because you're getting on my nerves. I don't like people I follow who do that all the time. So can you please put up some black love in the AKA the shit Nyambi send you?
Yes.
Thank you. So again, on Mother's Day, her fiance, I guess I should say his name. What's his name? It's Kelvin Hayden. What he did, he proposed to her. I'm looked for a story to get some quotes from Taraji, and looks like she had some from Entertainment Tonight. She said, I think he was trying to wait and he couldn't wait because he had the ring and I guess it was burning a hole in his pocket. She said, I'm in Atlanta right now filming What Men Want, and I told him I'm going to come home for Mother's Day. He said, come home. And I noticed the look in his eyes, but I didn't put two and two together. So after opening up her Mother's Day gift, a Cartier Love bracelet. Oh my goodness, what's going on with me? I had a little splash. Sorry, y'all. The two-headed out for dinner for a moment she'll never forget. She then goes on to say, he takes me where we had our first date. I didn't put that together. Come on, sis. You know, when you have symbolic places like that, you feel like something about to pop off. I don't think, Nero. We don't have any symbolic places, do we?
Yeah, I'll take you to our first date.
Where is that? Don't do that. You better not say Burger King. Where's our first date?
Pass.
Okay. She said I didn't put it together until we went into the party room after we ate, and I saw a violinist because he was trying to say it was his friend's birthday, which it was on Friday. Oh, Ronald's going to have a little get together in the back room, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. We'll already be there. She continued, and who gonna have a celebration on Mother's Day if that's not necessarily your birthday? Like, I feel like it's certain holidays that you don't plan co-celebrations on unless that is the exact holiday of your birthday, right?
Mother's Day. Valentine's
Hell, even
Day,
if it's your birthday, you kind of still
Easter.
give it to the mama. You do it the Friday before, right?
Mm-hmm.
She continued, I go back there and I go, Ronald's not into violins. And what's going on here? Black, that's my new favorite line. What's going on here? I'm a little confused. What's going on up in here? Where I'm at. And as I'm putting the dots together, I turn around and he's on his knees. Then the river of tears just started and my lashes ended up on the damn floor.
Damn. The lashes can't hold on.
That's good. You know, some of y'all ladies be doing that permanent lash stuff. Y'all have to be careful. I can't wait till the lash phase is over because we're all team too much on these lashes.
Oh, I seen a woman today that looked like she had peacock feathers on her eyes.
It's way too, maybe, I say that maybe because I wear glasses. So since I wear glasses, I don't even have the privilege to wear fake eyelashes because they're going to hit against my glasses and mess them up. But sometimes I be like, do lashes really make that big of a difference?
It make everybody I see look sleepy.
Oh my God. What you mean?
Because them eyelashes be holding that
like
eye.
bedroom eyes? Diana Ross.
They'd be looking sleepy to me. I don't know if that's sexy, but they be looking sleepy. Like, sis, you need some coffee or something?
First we were on too much. We had to go to the front of the congregation for these eyebrows that everybody was doing, right? With the heavy concealer. Like, eyebrows was just on 1,000. I think we balanced out a little bit with the eyebrows. And now we've transitioned to these lashes, right? These lashes looking crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry. More information about him. He looks like he played for the Indiana Colts and the Atlanta Falcons, and the Chicago Bears. I hope I'm not talking too much. I'm sorry, I didn't talk much about him, but he looks like a fine gentleman. The ring is sickening. Let me take a peek at that ring. The ring is juicy. And them Cartier bracelets is nice.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for her, right? Like, that's just the epitome of love and black love, right? And know that, because with Taraji, I don't know if she's been married or not, but she was in like a relationship with her baby's father. Then that didn't work out. Then she was like a single mom for a really long time. And then there's a piece, I might be, messing this up a little bit, but I think she said in interviews, like there was years with an S Ashley with a Z, that she was single, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, just shout out to her and shout out to love, right? I think that just needs to be shifted altogether when we think, especially as Black women, when's the appropriate timeline to get married. Because I think sometimes that's what throws us off, or find the one. You don't necessarily have to get married when you decide to be in a committed relationship,
right.
whatever
Well, you be like, you the one.
Yeah, because you don't have to get married for that. I know some folks don't agree with that, but I don't think you have to get married if you don't want to. But you can still have a happy relationship. But I think it's something in our head that this is something that's supposed to be established in our 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe early 30s, and if you way past that, you like an old maid.
Yeah.
But I think it's opposite, right? Like the older I'm getting, maybe I'm speaking from a privileged space because I'm in a relationship, but it's something about like, look, I'm wine, honey. I'm getting better with age. Right. And I just feel like I know myself a little bit better. Right. You don't think, Nero?
Yeah.
I think this is
so.
Men always had in their head.
I think so. But I also think that, it's that.
You got to live. You got to be fat. You got to be a hoe. You got to be yourself. You got to go on a journey.
It's that American dream people put in your head. White picket fence, married by 25 type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just here for that. Right. Mm-hmm. And I'm here for the glow up. A little bit later in life. And I'm saying she got a whole lot of life to live. Like, for us to even say that, right? She has a whole lot of life to live. So just a shout out to her, right? This about to be off the hook. Oh, I'm sorry. That was our intro. Who was you?
I'm Nero.
I'm Nayapi.
And this is episode 140, y'all.
40 Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day. Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. And follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. Remember, that's Black with no K. You got to check in?
I do. Checking in from the Valley, Sea Valley. I'm still trying to get out the Colonizer Valley. Mm-hmm. I got a couple questions for y'all. Why is y'all soul food so expensive?
What? You ain't go to the barbecue?
No, I wish I did. I think I got another invite. I think we got another one coming up at the end of the month. Yeah. I'll be there. We got to be doing one for Memorial, right?
They doing an all barbecue call.
Like you out there. I'm asking like you hosting it now.
I know, right? Like I'm DJing it.
Yeah, but the expensive soul food, right? So I was craving just some soul food, and I didn't want to cook a big old meal. It's just me. So I got on the Yelp, and I was like, let me see if I can just maybe by a whim. You know what I'm saying? This is Colonizer Valley. People are really good about participating and doing surveys. I was like, let me see if I can find a soul food restaurant without going all the way to Oakland. Mm-hmm. And I did. Yeah. Great reviews, right? Mm-hmm. So over 100+ reviews, like, I seen the pictures. The catfish wasn't light skinned. The chicken was dark skinned too.
What?
Certain things you have to check. You ever been somewhere and the chicken's like light skinned?
Yeah, they
But I don't want it black either. Yeah, I don't want it too hard because when you get too hard, it get tough.
Yeah.
For my catfish, I look for a nice golden yellow with that cornmeal. I like a cornmeal catfish. I don't like none of that flour on my catfish, and I like my chicken to have more flour. Cornmeal can go on the chicken, but I prefer flour, and I like it to be a nice, like macchiato with specks of flavor. So I want the chicken to be good to go to the bone. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. And I was looking at it, and they had it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And surprisingly, it wasn't too far from where I'm staying.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me see what's going on here. And when I first walked in, I was thrown off by a little bit because I was greeted by these little Asian people. I said, God damn it. I said, the Asians done gentrified the collard greens? And I'm trying not to judge you. Because black people, we do not have rings on fried chicken, or do we? I don't know. I mean, it is a good competition between the Koreans and the blacks for fried chicken.
What you talking about? That Korean chicken? Shit, them Korean ribs? There you go. I got some here.
And this one like Filipino either, right? Filipino, I think I give a little more language. This was the privileged Asians, the ones who don't be getting along with me. So I feel like we walked through the door and looked at each other. I said, well, Lord, I'm already here. And I start ordering. And I ordered like some chicken and some catfish and some banana pudding and a sweet tea. Mm-hmm. She told me that total. I almost threw the drink at her and walked out. How much you think it was?
$15.
No? It's like $26.
$30 for what?
I almost threw the shit at her.
No, ma'am. Wait a minute. Where's the rest of the meal?
What spurred this is like I Googled and I found me Popeyes. I was like, But you know what? Since I've been in Colonizer Valley, I have not gave money to my people. Let me find a brown-owned restaurant, right? And I'm assuming it was going to be black because I was looking for soul food. Should have went to like the Caribbean restaurant. Guarantee it was going to be black, right?
Right.
So I'm like, I think she can even tell on my face I was not upset. So I handed my card over. And then thankfully, while my food was cooking, people peeked out the back and it was black people in the kitchen. So I'm hoping she was just a part-time. Or I shouldn't say part-time. They're head of the house person. I mean, don't get me wrong. The food was good, right? It was good. Like, the woman put her foot in it. Like, and my sides was fries and a potato salad. Potato salad was all right. Like, potato salad I'm funny about. It tasted too, maybe mayo-y was the word. Like, she needed some vinegar to cut that mayo a little bit.
Oh, she ain't had enough mustard.
A little bit of sugar. Or maybe mustard. Oh, that is right, Nero. You know, I like a vinegar. Shout out to Nia. We like some vinegar in our stuff. So she needed something to cut that, what's the word? That
sweetness.
No, it's not sweet. It wasn't Miracle Whip. It was mayo. That
milkiness that come with milk.
Ghetto. Your mama used Miracle Whip in her potato salad?
She did. Because it got that zip.
I ain't use. Which one y'all use? Y'all use Miracle Whip or mayonnaise?
We use Miracle Whip.
Well, I have a very non-traditional way of making potato salad, but I use Miracle.
Apples and shit.
Don't do that because I don't have time to block anyone. Because they're gonna be mad when I put. Because I put all types of shit in my potatoes. I'm worse than what they did on Saturday Night Live, T'Challa. What they say, Sharon put raisins in hers.
Yeah.
I'm pretty damn close to Sharon. I don't put no raisins in it, but I like my potato salad with a little. I like it with texture and but the potato salad was a little rich, but still like edible, right? It was good. But is it supposed to be that expensive?
Well, you are in California. You are in Silicon Valley.
I got like 4 wings and it was allegedly 3 pieces of fish, but it wasn't 3 pieces of fish. It was one fillet chopped up 3 ways.
It was the nuggets.
No, it wasn't big as it was. You get a fillet of catfish.
Yes.
And you just chop that bitch in 3. That's what that was. It wasn't 3 pieces of fish. You're not playing me. Oh yeah, you get 3 pieces. I said that's not 3 pieces.
So they gave you 1 fillet chopped up in thirds.
And like 4 wings, some fries, and potato salad. And the sweet tea, I will give them that sweet tea was hitting. I'm not sure what they did. You could tell they had like some lemon or something in there, and then maybe some like baking soda to cut. Because sometimes tea can have like a real sharp undertone.
Yeah,
it ain't had no sharpness. It might have been all the sugar that was in it, but it was hitting. But is that just me? Even in Boston, there was some places we went to, and it would be like a side of collard green, $5. Bitch, is you serious?
Yeah, it was a place like that.
5 pounds of collard greens for
$5.
A side of collard greens?
And your collard greens ain't even clean that good. The juice is dark green.
Seasoned. No, I think it's the opposite. I want a dark green pot liquor. Your pot liquor clear. Like broth. You ain't cooked these long enough. I like to have some color to my pot liquor. I hate a pot liquor when I get greens and it be clear. I'm like, what is... Nigga, you just blanched these. Ain't no, I want those Lowry sediments at the bottom. That I done cooked it so long. Next, I don't even know if I should tell the story. Maybe it was about a week ago. No, I ain't gonna tell the story.
What?
No. Why are you laughing? You don't even know what I'm about to say.
I don't know what you're about to say, but I see what you got on the outline. I'm like, what is this?
Well, I have my family, I'm the only child, right? But I come from large families, right? So my dad has double-digit brothers and sisters. My mom has like 5, 6 brothers and sisters. So that just means I got a whole lot of aunties. And then you start multiplying that, I got a whole lot of cousins, right? So I got cousins all the way from in their 60s, right? To 3 months old, just was born. So what I do, I get a random text maybe a week or so ago that was like, hey Nyambi, my name is so-and-so. I'm your cousin. I'm in the Bay. I'm visiting San Francisco. Let's meet up. Man?
Who is you?
She was like, my daddy is so-and-so. Meanwhile, that daddy name ain't ring a bell. I said, oh, this is wonderful. Who are you? Like, who you related to? I had to. Was you here, Nero?
No,
or was you home?
I was here.
I I had to figure out a few ways to write and unwrite that text message.
Cause right, bitch, who the fuck? No, delete. Who the fuck?
New phone, who this?
Delete. New phone, who? No, delete.
Not interested.
delete. Look, mark as spam. Do not. You know how? Because with the iPhone, you can new numbers that come through, you can mark as spam.
Yeah, so I'm going through all that, but y'all know what a promise I made to myself and y'all. It's the month of what?
It's the month of yes. I'm mad. I'm missing the whole month of yes.
Thank God.
White ass New England, because I got all types of questions I want to ask.
So don't do it now. So I was like, all right, let me reach out to this girl. And then as I'm emailing her, I'm simultaneously, I done did a group message. Like I'm on it, like we're in a corporation. You know, you do group emails. That's how I was doing to go check. I emailing my parents like, I just got a text message from an alleged cousin. Are y'all familiar with anybody of this side of family? Here come my dad. You can see him typing, then he just disappear. He don't even engage in conversation. Here come my mom. Oh, that's your uncle, great uncle so-and-so, and they do this. Let me tell y'all this connection. It is my grandfather's sister's grandchild. Are we even related? What?
I don't know if that's like what, twice removed, 3 times removed. I don't know what the hell that is.
In my millennial book, we're not related.
Unfamiliar.
No, I shouldn't do that. So I'm like, oh, okay. I took all my mind. I told my mom, like, you don't think you could have gave me a heads up? Like, so my my month of yes. I'm like, all right. I reached back out. I said, all right, let's connect. Let's do this. And she's like, I'm here visiting with my friend, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, so you in San Francisco. I got to work. Of course, they leave on a Friday. They're here during the week. I work.
Because I don't work in San Francisco. It's cheap.
I know. I'm thinking my mom sent a picture. My mom's like, here you go, a picture so you know what she looked like. She looked a little older in the picture. So I was like, okay, this a pier, right? I go show up. I'm taking the train. This is one of the first times I'm taking the train up from where I'm at. So I'm getting on multiple trains to get there. I get there. Show up, and what are they?
What are they? Babies.
Jesus.
They born in 1995?
Oh, my God, absolutely. I was 96.
Oh, shit.
Young. Because we're talking, and I'm having conversation, and I'm like, something about their energy is not reading grown woman. Not rude or anything. Don't get me wrong. Not rude, not disrespectful. But ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you be talking to, I almost said bitches. When you talking to people, and you be like, oh, you ain't lived yet. Because what happened was her friend, she was very engaged, right? So she was very like talking and okay, but the friend looked like she was asleep. So I'm already triggered back from higher ed.
Did she have on thick ass eyelashes?
No, they didn't have thick eyelashes, but she had on like, she was a really skinny petite girl. So you know how sometimes the petite girls wear oversized clothes and it's too big, and it's like they're wearing flip flops and they feet dragging.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I describing it? Like, it just reminded kind of the hood girls. They'd be like, child, I'm just here so I don't get fired. That type. So we're talking, and there's some type of basketball game above our head. And I almost want to do this. Hey, bitch, I don't have time. I done took all these fucking trains up here. We're going to engage, right? So that's another reason I knew I was getting old. So like, soon as she started disengaging, I almost called the waitress over and be like, I'll get my food to go. I'll see y'all later.
Check, please.
But she re-engaged. But I knew that I was grown when the girl who acted like she was asleep was like, have you always been this black and proud? I said, bitch. At first I thought you were trying to come for me. But it looked like, wow. Like, I think I looked up for my food, and then my alleged cousin looked up too. And then we both made eye contact with her, and I think she was sincere. I was like, yes, I love being a nigga. Can't be no better. But she was like, no, I'm saying that because like I feel like I can't be me all the time. And then again, grown woman radar. What the fuck are you me? Like, and then she was like talking about. Then I was like, well, what do you do? And she's like, well, I don't know. I don't got no job. And I was like, well, tell me about your experience. She immediately went to undergrad. And then she started talking about that because she asked me about my experience, and I told her my long Von Zant story. Look, I told her my life story as I'm hanging a cigarette hanger from the tip of my mouth, and that's when she was like, "How old are you?" And I said, And then she was like, wow, like these babies was like 21, 22. And I was just, Jesus. Jesus ain't living no life. Not only that, but ain't no other woman. Like, I feel like the auntie that was just hitting them. I was like the auntie that two things told them that Santa wasn't real and sex was okay. What?
What? Santa
you know,
wasn't
like,
real.
bitch, Santa ain't real, but sex is good.
That
is.
was born in 1997.
They was. So I'm just hitting them over the head with all types of shit and, like, you know, stuff we talk about on the podcast of them, like, you know, feeling bad for being at home. I said, you shouldn't feel bad about being at home. You should feel bad if you're wasting your goddamn time and not feeling your potential, right? The goal is to have generational wealth and do these types of things. And they're like, yeah, my mama don't get that. I said, yeah, because you're supposed to go to college, get a job. You know the fucking routine. Like, so it was just interesting. And then even talking about their thought, like, I think I said earlier in the episode, this idea about having a thotty stage, right? And they were like, I don't know if I can do it. I said, oh, honey, it's okay to have a thotty state. Like, it's okay, but you just have to be fully aware of what that means, right? And we just fleshed out what that meant and, you know, dating and all that good stuff. But when they got me was, because, you know, it was getting about 8 o'clock. I said, I got to get back to my side of town. I need to be on the train before it's dark. So we getting back on the bar. They was like, you want a gummy? Then I looked at the thing. I said, oh, I love gummy bears. I looked at the thing. I said, why is only 10 in there? They was like, it's edible. I said, I don't smoke. They was like, it's okay. And I looked and I forget. I was like, oh, I forgot this shit is legal in California. And I was like, I'll take one gummy. And they was like, you got to take more than one. I said, no, ma'am. I bit into it and I felt Satan going through my body.
Girl, bye.
Like, but it was strong. And I was like, what is this? Because I was like, I can't get too much of anything. You know, this BART. I can't get on this train and be acting crazy and hallucinate. But the kids just got the gummies on them out here. I said, that's why she was looking sleepy.
Because you had them gummies. Them gummies is lit. Oh, it takes me back to when I had those cookies.
Yeah. So, be quiet here. So that's my story of the gummies and the children. I just didn't. They clowned me. Now age was showing. They was like, you don't want more? I said, no, just one. I have an addictive personality. I'm a Leo. Nira, why is you skinning and grinning at me?
Because that's always just, I have an addictive personality. I'm a Leo now.
I did.
Food and Nero is my only addiction.
Oh, did you say Nero? Come on. Carbohydrates and sugar. The real dope boys. Lastly, I'm looking for a counselor, y'all. Why? The thing is, it's not hard to find a counselor, but y'all criteria is weird here. Don't nobody accept insurance out here? Now I done got some good ass insurance. Niggas don't accept it.
They want you to pay out of pocket?
Fuck. Talking about we use this as an out of network provider and you can send you a bill. Bitch, I'm not paying you $250 a week. When I got this insurance that charged me a $20 copay. Is that petty? That is a very California thing. And white ass New England, you ain't had problems with folks who accept insurance. It's y'all niggas not, and it's the people of color. The white ones, I can go for an appointment in an hour. I feel like I can just text them a picture of my insurance card and they be like, I'm free in an hour.
Look, take you in. But
the black ones, and y'all speak to it, and you know, maybe some of y'all out here do it. Are they just ripping y'all off in the system? I got decent insurance. Well, right? It ain't no limits, ain't none of that. But all the black ones I done looked at, they be like, I do not accept insurance.
Well, you know, because the insurance don't pay whatever what's the name is. They negotiate everything. That's one of the things I learned when you pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
Is that you negotiate everything. So the insurance does that. They be like, oh, your bill is $250 per session.
We'll give you $150 back.
We'll give you $125.
Really?
Yeah.
But how we supposed to make it out here?
I don't know.
Ain't nobody. I done seen them range anywhere from reasonable, like $100-something an hour, right? Reasonable, right? To somebody like $250. So I'm supposed to pay you $250 a week,
and then get reimbursed by an insurance company? Hell no.
A mortgage? I'm paying your mortgage if I'm going weekly. That's over a G.
Well, there ain't no mortgage out there. It's a quarter of a mortgage.
But do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, hell, all you need is 4 clients.
True.
God damn. But nobody accepts insurance. And I can even see if it's limited. Like you only accept certain ones, right? You know what I'm saying? But there's like, I don't accept insurance at all. It's throwing me off. And also, what y'all niggas don't got, I'm calling y'all niggas too, counselors. Why don't y'all have websites?
That's one thing I hate.
Jesus, what's going on with y'all counselors out there? If you want to be, I'm thinking about going to school and being a counselor and just providing basic things like a website and take insurance. And like some of y'all was bougie talking about my hours of seeing people is Monday through Thursday, 9 to 1. Bitch,
Motherfucker, I work.
I have to pay you. I have to work to pay you your $250. Then I got upset about that.
You gotta take personal. You literally gotta take a mental health
day to go see it. And I didn't have that problem in Mass. Does that make sense? Like, I did not have that problem at all in Mass. And I'm like, damn, this is a little more work than needed. So if y'all know somebody who's a counselor and take insurance, let me know. That's the second case. And the difference is, if I ain't had no good insurance, then I have to work it. But I got some decent ass motherfucking insurance. So I'm using that. Y'all gonna maybe go see a colonizer. Keep it up.
Jesus, don't be telling your colonizer all this business.
Maybe I can go see a Latino.
Yeah, go see Latino? A Latinx.
Yeah, or Asian, only Filipino.
Oh yeah.
Only South Asian. I'm sorry, Southeast Pacific Island. I gotta work through that. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can see if some Latinos taking insurance because the blacks ain't. Jesus. Next, I'm looking for a dermatologist because I have some hyperpigmentation on my face, and again, I got some good ass insurance. I'm trying to clear that shit up.
Oh shit, she about to pull a Charlemagne in this bitch.
No, and again, I'm looking for a black dermatologist. I looked at like the whole Stanford system. Ain't one. I said, ain't one Negro.
You gotta go to Oakland, baby.
Ain't one person. I like to go to the universities for my skin, right? Because they don't usually did research, right? There's plenty of dermatologists out there, right? I really call them like hood estheticians, but I like to go to the dermatologist associated with the university because a lot of times they don't do research too. I am a little black academic about that. Because especially working with black skin, I need you to write articles about black skin.
Right.
Because I'm very funny about that. Even the black dermatologist, I need you to do some work too. Because my black dermatologist I had a few years back, her skin was porcelain. You remember that woman? Did you ever go see her?
Yes, I did.
And she started giving you ointments and oils. Your face gonna break out one day, and then 3 days later,
that shit clear. Porcelain skin.
Clear. It's like you go to sleep and then it's clear. So I'm looking for a dermatologist too. So if y'all know any dermatologists out here that focus on black skin, ethnic skin, melanin, I'm looking to get rid of some hyperpigmentation on it. And then lastly, I'm just having this battle with mind and heart, right? So, my heart is telling me one thing, my mind's telling me another, and I'm just battling too, right? I haven't been journaling lately, so I'm trying to get back to that. Anyway, Near, let me show checking. I've been talking too damn much. Go ahead.
Well, baby, people want to hear what you got going on.
Making up for that week gone, ain't I?
Yeah, because you are the Beyonce of the group, so.
Hush. I'm sorry. I'm a little splash in the background.
I see. So everything on my side. I'm taking care of the house. We closing fairly soon, and the colonizers in our neighborhood has noticed that I'm back, but Nyambi's not here, so they're starting to ask questions.
What? You ain't even tell me this. What they saying there?
Like, hey, Nero, I haven't seen Nyambi around.
That HOA this month, so don't expect it from me.
I haven't seen Nyambi around. You seen her? Is everything okay?
Did you tell them what I was doing?
So yeah, Nyambi's back. Because I forgot what we told them. Because you didn't tell them you was coming to Colonizer Valley.
Did I?
No.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
You told them something else. Mm-hmm. And I had to remember because it's like, oh, how is such and such? And I said, oh, okay.
What?
They're doing fine.
What everybody doing, right? You can't tell everybody what you're doing.
Because I think you told them you was going back to Detroit. I think you told them you was going back to Detroit.
No, you can't tell everybody your business.
And I say, oh, how's Nyami doing? I haven't seen her around or anything. Like, oh, well, she's back. She's gone. Oh, she went back home? Yeah.
Why are you here? They just want to tell who moving in. And they don't got the balls to say it.
Right. What you doing here? Well, she's, I still got to take care of a few things around the house and do a couple things. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is Nyami gone for real? Like, for good? Oh, I wish I could tell her bye.
Nope.
Like, well, you can email her if you want to.
Stop. Come on.
So that was one of the things is that every time I like leave out, they're like just looking. And at first it's like, we haven't seen the other black woman. Where is she?
Well, I hope we made a good impression for other blacks moving in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Because we desegregated the neighborhood.
we did, and now we unsegregating it because we leaving.
Because we sold it right to a white man. Come on.
Right. We was looking for a black family.
Yeah, it would have been a good neighbor. No, I was looking for somebody sold this house.
I wasn't looking for no black family. I was looking for them dollars.
Come on. But it would have been a cute house for a black family.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they had a kid, because we got a bomb school district.
Yeah, surely do. So, that's what's going on over here is that the people looking crazy at me ask me where the hell Nyambia, and it's not just one, it's like all of them.
Well, I used to be on that board of trustees. I used to be a trustee.
And it's like, where's Nyambia? Somebody stopped me because I was walking to the mailbox. Somebody stopped me, had a 20-minute conversation with me. I'm trying to leave. Gotta go. You know me, I'm over here shaking my keys in my pocket and all types of other shit. All types of shit. They still ain't get it. To the point I said, gotta go.
What?
The hell?
Be sweet, Neil.
Let me be free. Mm-hmm. So, got that stuff going on, and, it's a couple of the things I got to get packed and shipped in. Ain't nobody shipping shit to me. I said, baby, come on now.
Neil is a hoarder.
I know. So,
don't be shipping that shit here. Don't be leaving that Massachusetts energy there.
I'm shipping it to you. Okay. But other than that, enjoying the last little bit. It's bittersweet. Because we're getting them coins. That's always the sweet part. But it's bitter because...
And we can finally tell y'all we have to have a whole episode about this.
Yeah. About selling the house and the process that we went through and things of that sort. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to take down that website.
Okay. Go ahead there. Come on there. We're doing a podcast.
I know.
We just not catching up.
We are catching up. I haven't talked to you all day.
I know, but we can't be selfish like that. These folks trying to get to the juice. They're trying to get to some black love.
What the hell is going on? They lynching people in Georgia?
I thought it was Oklahoma, but it don't matter. Yeah.
I think they found the body in Georgia too.
Dismembered.
Get
the fuck out of here.
I seen that they throwing another barbecue out in Oakland. Nyambia, you should definitely go and represent Black Love Matters.
I think I might with a t-shirt on.
Go rock a t-shirt or a hat or something, and go do practice on your electric slide. Pick up the money.
I don't gotta practice.
Okay. And then other things like dealing with these recruiters. So lately I've been on my LinkedIn game. I done optimized my LinkedIn, and it's starting to work. So I'm starting to get recruiters hitting me up, and you starting to see that all recruiters ain't created equal.
Oh, and Nero may want to believe me when I told him.
All recruiters ain't created equal, because some of them, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's trash.
Yeah.
They just sent me an email. One of them sent me an email with a job description. No hi, no nothing. It was a blank email. I thought it was spam for a second. I said, what the fuck? And the only reason I opened it because I looked at the headhunting firm I was looking at. I said, oh, this name looks familiar.
These my people, yeah.
So dealing with these recruiters, they all ain't created equal. Nobody told me that. I thought they was all on about their shit. But it's also interesting to see that the recruiters from big companies versus recruiters from the
smaller ones,
Silicon Valley companies, the Facebooks and things of that sort, to the third party, the third party recruiters.
Because some of them just do it for temp workers too. You had to be careful of that too. I mean, it's not wrong with temp workers, but some people do that too.
Versus the smaller recruiting firm that's two people. Yeah. And how everybody just all right, where you at? And me feeling like cattle.
Yeah.
You know me. How much?
That's why you got to get a good one.
The most money you can give me. Mm-hmm. So that's just interesting. Have anybody else dealt with that? Dealing with recruiters and things of that sort? Yeah. But if not, maybe we need to just have a conversation about that later on. After
that could be a whole
episode. Where I land. But I really just think it's interesting because I've never had to deal with a recruiter.
Because you're coming in a space now where folks usually are finding when they're going to land and then go through the summer, and folks in the fall where folks usually find new jobs. So we're going through another cycle soon.
So it's just
Q3
interesting.
and Q4.
It's interesting. But
nice.
That's what I got going on. Also, shout out to y'all that copping that merch. I see, them orders come in on my phone. Let me know people buying stuff. So,
exactly.
blacklovematters.com/shop if you're looking for that merch.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Nyambia still has not put her touch on it, but I will. I got to make sure I get this job right. Let me get like a month in here. Let me get a month or two, and then I'm gonna be back on that merch.
What you talking about? You acting like my merch is not good. I got good.
I'm
merch
not saying it's not, but you have not put a Nyambi touch on it.
I don't even know what a Nyambi touch is.
Niram just gives stuff so abrasively.
Do you know what a Nyambi touch is?
So for Pillow Talk today. What we got, baby?
Okay, what we got? 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz. Shout out to him because he proposed to his woman at Met Gala. I know we meant to mention that the other day.
Okay, can we do 2 things on this? So shout out to them, Black Love. I love it. I want to highlight them when we do our Friday episode for the intro. Never mind. Go ahead and give them their big ups, and then we'll go.
Big ups to them, because he put a ring on it. Yeah. So shout out to him, man. Decorating his Black Love at the Met Gala. Declaring, nice. I mean. What you was about to say?
Was the Met Gala the place to do that? Like, I feel like it was overshadowed. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I feel like this was only in the news for at least 0.3 seconds. That's why I wanted to bring it back to highlight it, just in case y'all ain't know this happened. Mm-hmm. You ain't feel like that happened?
Well, where else are you gonna do it at? Fridays?
Which brings me to my second point. Do you think proposals should be like a public thing? I'm not sure if I think so.
I don't know.
Like, this is personal opinion. Like, of course, there's no hard and fast rule. I'm asking you personally. I'm not sure if I'm one for like very, very public displays type proposals.
Were you not for public display of affection?
Yeah. The topic we're talking about is wedding proposals.
I know.
So I want to separate this. Like, I don't want to act like I'm critiquing his proposal. Like, I'm glad they're together. I'm glad they're in love. I can't wait to see their wedding. And actually, this is the second time he proposed, right? Mm-hmm. So I think he's already proposed once, which is probably more private, right? But I think he did this second time to be like, I think he did this for the hoes in the back, just in case they ain't here. Why? Sometimes, not assume a rapper, not the stereotype. Sometimes the hoes be like, I don't give a fuck if you married. Like, what I'm saying? I think he did that for the hoes in the back, just in case they missed the first memo, right? Mm-hmm. To show this is my woman, leave me alone. So it's beautiful, right? I think her name is, I forgot her name. I need to find it, but we're going to highlight Keisha Ward. Yes, Keisha Ward. And I want to say his real name, Tashid Epps. Ain't 2 Chainz. He's a married man. His name is Tashid and Keisha. Ooh, that sound hood. Tashid and Keisha.
Yeah.
Sound like Popeye's going to cater.
I hope so.
And I'm here for it. Both at the same time. And I'm here for it. But I don't know. I think this just brought out a separate discussion on like public displays of this. Like, what do you think?
Well, I'm a non-traditionalist anyway. So my whole thinking about that is it's all antiquated, like public.
What? Oh, antiquated. Oh, yes. I know what you.
So those forms of public proposals and things of that sort, I feel like that's an antiquated frame of thinking. And then I don't even want to go down the whole thing about wedding rings and things of that sort. But yeah, I really think that stuff is like antiquated.
Yeah, I agree. And like I said, I don't even know if I'm the best one. This is probably something I should table for when and if I have a women's round table, or if we do another group chat on how people feel about it. But yeah, I think if I'm thinking about proposals, and I'm sure folks going to ask you, Niram, your question, well, what about you and Nyambi? Mm-hmm. That'd be a very special episode, right? Mm-hmm.
You do.
But I don't think I would. I don't think I want it public, right? I think I would like an intimate me and you, and maybe it's an individual thing. And then though, Nyambi on the flip side want a party. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely be one of the girls that be like, oh, we having an engagement party. We gonna get lit. We gonna get turned up. But speaking of what you were saying, Niram, about like wedding rings, I'm not a wedding ring girl. I'm not a wedding ring girl at all. Mm-hmm. Like, I think me for a wedding ring, that's something I'm gonna get like 20 years almost down the road. Like when we have like a 20-year wedding renewal. Mm-hmm. And be like, oh, bling blow.
Oh, there you go.
0 to 1,000, right? That is so big that it then becomes, what's it called? A family heirloom.
Right.
I am now Princess Diana. You know how the sons take diamonds from?
Yeah, from her shit and put it on other people. Yeah.
Speaking of, did y'all see the Harry and Meghan story?
No, I didn't.
On Lifetime.
Oh man, they must be replaying it soon.
I watched it and I low-key loved it. We'll talk about it on Friday though. Mm-hmm. I loved it. It reminded me of my love for Lifetime. It was good and corny. It was corny, but I was there for it, and I'm here for that redheaded Prince Harry. I don't care if she's black. Well, nigga, everybody else do. So I don't know. I just wanted to more so highlight them, and then I see Nerum don't want to have a long conversation about proposal,
no.
so.
'Cause I was just getting my frame of thought together. But like I said, like I really think it's an antiquated like thing to do. Even for like wedding rings and engagement rings, like, I've never been that type of person to like get one of those things, especially just understanding that diamonds are inherently like worthless anyway.
And you want to know something, low key? When I see big diamond rings, the people who have really nice rings that I've seen have been the poorest people I know.
Exactly.
And then people with coins
be having like small shit.
Please, if they have a ring, please, they got the gold band.
No,
that's
not
on sale
baby.
From K's for $39.
Scratch that. They got the silicone band. It's not even no precious metal. It's just a silicone band. And you be like, oh, but y'all millionaires.
Millionaires.
So, I just think about that stuff and just knowing that all this stuff is an illusion.
Or if I see the rich colonizers with rings, it's never diamond, right?
No.
They're like precious gemstones.
Right.
They're never just diamonds. Like there's some type of limited edition. I don't know. They went to fucking Peru in the caves and got an amethyst or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's never just a diamond. Every once in a while you'll find you one of them, right? But more often than not, it's not.
And then if it is a diamond, it's rented.
Don't do that. Don't be telling all the secrets.
No, but like that's what I'm saying though. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
When you think about the whole diamond industry, and it's just rocks. It's just shiny rocks.
But that made me excited to get like more of a gemstone. Like I think a gemstone can have more what's it called? Meaning behind it, because different gemstones have different energies, and like there's some symbolism. That's what I'm talking about. But like that's especially out here in Colonizer Valley, where when I tell you they making coins out here, coins over coins over coins.
Yeah. And
you see some of these women married to men who making coins over coins, and they making coins over coins. So meaning they got their bag, they got their own bag, and they man got a bag. I tell you, they jewelry and they rings be modest, and I was like, well, maybe they just doing that at work, right? No, I done been to after hour events, honey, and I done been to Saturday events.
So that's the thing, like.
But us.
I think as black folk and things like that, civilizations are symbols of liberation. And it's the fact that, like you said, the people who got the most shit be the niggas who broke as hell and got a pot to piss in.
Come on, worried about the ring.
And worried about the ring. Motherfucking bought the ring on 2 credit cards and get fucking around get divorced.
Come on. Now they selling the ring for first month rent. I mean, they returning the ring for first month rent.
And that's the thing. They don't even get the value on it because the rings don't mean shit.
But I've just something I've noticed. Don't get me wrong. A nice ring is a nice ring, right? Yeah. I'm not shading on that. If you got the money, do it, right? But I'm talking about the folks who really don't got the money compared to the folks who do got it. And from just my observation, it'd be totally different ball games, right?
And my thing is why a symbolism of love is you, like somebody giving you like a rock.
1/3 their income.
Yeah. Like who made that up other than the Beers?
Stop.
I'm for real.
Rather than Jared and them.
Right. Because they all owned by the same company. Wake up, niggas. Jared, Kay, all them niggas is owned by the same company.
Is there a black diamond company? Like, I think that would have more symbolism to me, right? Is there a black jewelry or diamond? Actually, I'll go even with a person of color. Latinx, Asian. Is there someone of mixed heritage that I could go? I think that would mean more to me, right? But that's just something I've noticed, and not even just out in Silicon Valley, as I was moving through academia or even, the bot store, right? Because they hire us, make decent money. And you can see, like, I had cashiers who had a nerve to come in here as cashiers with big rocks. And wear it as a cashier.
Right. And I'm like, ma'am,
maybe you should not wear that here because it's going to get knocked against this thing.
Ma'am, you a cashier at the box store. Yeah. The fuck you got 2 carats on your finger?
Or like, man, why are you wearing that here now, right? Isn't it going to cause some damage? Bot store not paying for that. So it's just something that I thought of and want to do, but we don't have to stand on that. Niram, you watch Atlanta?
Yes, I did. Did you get a chance to watch it?
Please. Go ahead and give us a summary.
Okay.
What's going on? I'll jump in.
So this was the season finale, and it seemed like there's no more Mr. Nice Earn. Earn was on something. I don't want to say on something, but he was on one. And I guess he's trying to step his game up with his manager duties and do everything that he need to be doing. So it starts off with he got Lottie, and he, I think, catches a lift to this potential lawyer, this black lawyer, this black entertainment lawyer, and him and Paperboy trying to figure out if they're gonna hire him on. And the black guy just telling like, yeah, you know, I went to Harvard, I managed blah blah blah, you know, I'm a lawyer for such and such. And Paperboy was like, I'm not feeling this. So they leave.
Paperboy got intuition, right?
Yes.
He got real. He's smart. Well, both him and Earn are smart, right? Maybe in different ways, but both of them are very smart. Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I feel like it was so many subtleties. So, like, one of them was like, you in this meeting with this lawyer, and Paperboy like, oh, so you got the kid today? It's like, yeah. And you like give that Lottie's like some headphones and like his phone or something
I love that baby. I love Lottie. Sit down, Lottie. Please, did you even start with them in the car?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And so on the way out of the interview with the black lawyer, Paperboy is like, I need a Jewish lawyer.
I want a nice white Jewish lawyer.
Nice white Jewish lawyer. Jewish lawyer.
Jewish. Generational lawyer. I like a Jewish generational lawyer.
Right. That's all he kept saying.
Yeah.
And then Earn drives off, or like Paperboy drives off, and then it cuts to Earn driving in like a U-Haul truck with Lottie again. No.
Jeez.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out. No, I'm trying to figure out that the U-Haul truck.
Job.
I'm trying to figure out if well, you jump in. I'm trying to figure out if the U-Haul truck came before
it doesn't
them
matter.
Meeting with Lottie's teacher.
Just go. Oh, that Lottie teacher was hilarious. That's Nyambi if she ever taught at a K through 12. That is Nyambi. You're going to think I'm a little off on something, but I'm trying to hit you some hot knowledge. You can catch it if you want.
Because her ass is like...
just tip-tapping in the classroom, right?
And then it's like, oh, she gifted and talented. You need to get her ass out of here.
Because I'm like Lottie parents. What the fuck she done did?
And they're like, can we find somewhere cheaper? Nigga, no. You need to get her ass the fuck out of here. This school is trash, nigga.
Yeah, she said, what they say, like, if she stay here, it's horrible. Yeah. She basically compared it to like a slaughterhouse. She said, oh, she could join the rest of them in the pen. God damn. And she said it with a smile.
Right.
And then start putting that elbow macaroni back up. Ta. She said, when I see one that can get out the pit, I try to let them know.
I try to let them out.
I done told you. Now, do what you will with the information. And they just looked at each other. Like, that's when Lottie had one of them old school black teachers. I feel like them the teachers that raised us. You ain't feel that way when you see that teacher, Nero?
Because she's like, look, she's advanced. She's very gifted. You need to get her ass out of here and go to like a good school, private school in this bitch. Because
immediately
these niggas here
gonna kill her brain cells day by day.
Right. And so that's gonna be a whole interesting feed. I hope that's a continuing storyline for the next season.
Because what is Earn and V gonna talk about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still something so unspoken with Earn and V. Because even you see the shade where she's like, well, is there anything else we can do besides send her to a school? It was like, we'll have a two-parent loving household.
That was shady.
Forget that shit. What? No, near. But it was good. No, can you talk about my boy Lakeith? Darius, is that his name?
Yes.
Darius, okay. I love him and I freaking hate him at the same time. I couldn't be his friend.
No.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm gonna cuss him out.
Y'all niggas are getting a lot of fights. I can already see it.
Yeah. Oh, we will. Like, he would be able to have to take me blowing up on his ass daily.
So, first of all, Darius is playing chess by himself.
In moving seats.
Well, that's what you do. Well, usually people have it
It
on
was
like
just so dramatic. Why don't you just swivel the thing? I don't know if you had to physically get up.
like some people could get it on like put it on a lazy Susan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So extra.
And to him, no, but his response is, "Oh, this nigga gonna try to move this way. Give me that piece."
Yeah.
It's like this nigga,
That's
the way
just too
he
much.
acts, God, it's amazing.
But meanwhile, on the ranch, the nigga couldn't get a passport.
So he's mumbling.
See, I don't have time for it.
No, he couldn't get. It wasn't he couldn't get a passport. His passport expired. Like, yeah, it's something wrong with the dates. Like they made like the date's a little short.
Wrong with the dates. Sir, is it expired? See shit like that.
And then Aaron, like, yeah, we're gonna have to really get this shit taken care of. So you go there.
To the day of?
Yeah, they went to the day of. There's a couple places you can go the day of. But he's like, our service is particular for rappers because rappers are very huge procrastinators.
Cosign. That's.
And then next thing you know, he's like, well, if you need a new lawyer, my uncle's one. And then Aaron asked him a question. I don't know if you peeped the question. He's like, do you think a black lawyer would be
that'll hit me to my throat.
ever as qualified as a Jewish lawyer or something like that?
Is one better? Is equally qualified or better?
Mm-hmm.
And he said yes, but what was the but?
We have better connections.
Come on. When he did that, I think I slammed my head against the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the Jewish people do what? Stick the fuck together.
Mm-hmm.
Stick the fuck together. In Negroes, we have trouble doing that.
Yeah.
Because we be on morality. Hate doesn't beget hate. All right, nigga. Look. All right. You keep waiting on the colonizer to come around. That's what the Jewish people telling you.
Mm-hmm.
The Jewish people like, keep me out that shit.
Right.
We over here with our own communities. We have our own lawyers, our own doctors, our whole. What the fuck place was that even at, Nero? Was it the Jewish Community Center? What the fuck were they at?
I don't know where he was at.
What is they doing up in the Jewish Community Centers?
My question is, why the fuck it cost $350?
And I want to say that's a good ass price for same day. They talking about, that's high. Nigga, for a same day passport, that's a great deal. What are you talking about? Is there a black center? Like the Jewish Community Centers?
It's called the YMCA.
No, I'm talking about that we do nigga services like that, like they doing it to the Jewish.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Not there.
Mm-hmm.
So they get back, and one of the things I forgot to mention was that this whole conversation about the golden gun. That Paperboy's like, you gotta get this shit out of here. So
he's still around this gun.
So he still got the golden gun. They come back, and these kids are playing fucking video games. Like, who the fuck are y'all?
Oh my god!
And then
the mover.
Yeah, and like the movers kids came in, and he's like,
my
man,
mother told me never have Negroes move you.
My people gotta eat, nigga. Y'all got here at 12.
Y'all just got here.
Look, I give you extra $50. All right.
Now they full.
Y'all niggas gotta get the fuck on.
They're full.
Start packing up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I swear to God, if our movers was playing our video games. Ooh,
our movers weren't black.
No, they wasn't.
What was they? What they were supposed to be.
What's that, baby?
You ain't gonna get me on the record if they was what they were supposed to be. Yeah, my mom was like, she's like, I love my people and they can do a lot of things, but two things they can't do is pack up my house or work on my house. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Have my mom ever told you that? I remember we bought a house. My mom was like, they can't pack it up or they can't work on it. No, thank you.
No, she never told me that.
Yeah, they can't work on it. This is a black race. It's not even that they can't do a good job, but black people, we just be on our own time. As I like to say, they be on their own time. Just like you tell me, I should do simple things like to take a trash. You're like, I am on my time. Okay. No problem.
Nerum time.
Nerum time. All right, you want to finish out what they did in the episode, Nerums?
So they made it to the airport finally. They get past TSA where you see Clark County there because kind of find out that he's going on tour with Clark County. I didn't know who he was going on tour with. I know Iron and Paperboy was like, man, yeah, you should be headlining this, blah, blah, blah.
I already knew from episode 1
that
he was going to have to kiss the ring. Go ahead.
Yoo-hoo.
From episode 1, he had to kiss the ring.
Yoo-hoo.
Yep, yoo-hoo.
So Iron opens his backpack and he got the golden gun in there. He's like, fuck.
Jesus. Come on, Jules Santana. Make a decision.
You got to make a decision. Do you leave?
By the way, P.S. Jules Santana pled not guilty. He must don't have a Jewish lawyer. Next. So stupid. What?
What you,
Sir, now if you ever should have got a plea deal.
This is the one to plea, huh?
Yep.
So he asked for a one of those, what you call them, bins, and then he slips the gun in somebody in Clark County's backpack, and then he pushes his way through security to try to make it through.
And telling them, come on.
Yeah.
Come
and
on,
then
y'all,
it's like, who backpack is this? Who backpack is this?
And y'all know how them rude ass TSAs be. Who y'all rude? Any of y'all TSAs? Y'all rude as hell. Have you met a happy TSA?
No.
Told you, I'm still mad they took my black soap. Talking about, is this fruitcake? Bitch. It was a black woman too. Bitch, it's black soap. You need some. Clear up that skin. Go ahead.
So then you see Iron and Paperboy, they having this conversation, because I'm thinking Paperboy gonna go ahead and fire Iron after this, and then Paperboy was like, I saw what you did there at TSA. You ain't gotta say shit, but just know that's exactly the shit I'm talking about, nigga.
Of course.
Niggas don't care about us. Niggas gonna do whatever they gotta do to survive, because they ain't got no choice. Hell, we ain't got no choice. You my family, Iron.
Come on.
And you the only one that knows what I'm about.
Come on.
You give a fuck, and I need that.
Yep.
Nern just nods. Paperboy, all right then. And the next thing you know, you see fucking Clark County ass coming through. And then he leans over and he asks Clark County like where his lawyer or something. And he's like, oh, you know, he got caught up with blah blah blah. And then he leaned over to Paperboy and said, I put the gun in Clark's bag. So it showed you.
Come on.
What the white folks do. Oh, this is my bag.
I got it.
All
set.
I'll take it.
All set. But overall, what you think was like the themes of the season? Like, you know, and that was summer episode, but I really enjoyed this season altogether. What about you?
Yeah, you know, I look forward to see like what the next season is going to be, because it ain't going to be Robin season. But it really showed a different aspect of like Atlanta. It really just showed a different aspect, like something that was completely different from the first season.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with it next year. Like, I'm excited with the next phase they're gonna do and like see what it is. But it's absolutely one of my favorite shows. Yeah. It's up there with This Is Us, if not better. I think
they need to bring back Cat Williams. They need to bring him back.
He got to come back.
But
you know,
they need to win the award for Teddy Perkins.
Teddy Perkins was sickening. Period. Point blank. I don't care what nobody says.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's all I kind of got. And you know, you got anything else you want to say on that or no?
No, I really think it was a good episode. I think it was a great way to round out the season, because I know one of the things that was going on throughout the season was Paperboy going to fire Iron and go with the other guy's manager.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know that was one of the things that was going on. So I'm glad to see that, you know, he stuck with his cousin. Even though, like, dealing with family, it is some fuck shit to deal with some family. You just want to be like, hey, man, get your act together.
Because even what the Jewish guy was saying, like, you know, they don't got the connections, right? But how do you build the connections?
Right.
Something has to give eventually, right? Something has to give.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting, and to see what I hope to see is how Iron is going to evolve from this, especially with Paperboy giving him these ultimatums like, "Look, nigga, you got to straighten the fuck up and fly right
and do something right. Yeah. I need something got to give."
And like in the words of Paperboy, man, something got to shake, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else we got?
You gonna talk about? Do you see the Black Love doc?
I did not.
We pushing that off again.
Did you see it?
I seen it. It was good. Like, you know, the Black Love doc just got different energy to it. Like, I think what they talked about was like how they met and how they knew it was love. And we can wait to go into details to when you come. But all I got to say is Grant Hill is looking young, and Anita Baker introduced Grant Hill into Mia, and I'm jealous.
No.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
It was just, it was good, right? But when you watch it, we'll talk fully about it. But I'm just noticing like the total energy of it's different, right?
Yeah. It's not like the first one?
No, it is.
Oh, it is like the first one?
Like, it's a little, slow's not the word, but I don't know. For some reason, maybe it's just the first episode. The first episode didn't connect for me. Like, I didn't have a moment of like, yeah. I don't know. I think like we said last season, I think it's because it's a lot, and they have, I should say, normal people, non-celebrity people on there too. But it's something about it that's not.
Do you think it's too polished?
Maybe that's it. I think it might be too edited. Like, it's too, and it's Queen Oprah, of course, everything she does is edited. But I think I would like it to be a little raw. Maybe they need an after show or a podcast. No, just but and Niram, after you watch it, you're better at identify things like that because you know you're more creative into that world, right? But something was missing for me.
Okay.
I can't put my finger on it.
Well,
but I also don't do documentaries, right? So I don't know, what it means, what it entails. So
yeah,
but something,
and that's
I just
the thing.
didn't feel like I was looking to feel how I felt for This Is Us. At the end of This Is Us, you'd be like, fuck, we gotta have this well, This Is Us is made up too, so I don't know.
But that's the thing. You comparing it from a docu-series to a scripted drama.
I mean, I done had documentaries that made my heart smile.
Yeah. Well, I know what you're saying. Like, you wanted something to convey a little bit more feeling. Like, when I think of a docu-series, like, I want reactions like Making of a Murder. Like, like looking at that docu-series, you had an emotion all the way through where it was happy, sad, mad, angry.
Yes.
Versus this one, you just don't have any type of emotion. It's just a low level type of thing. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I need to get somebody's never mind. I need to get a password to see it. Or maybe it's on YouTube. But I'll definitely try to see it before the next time we record so we can talk more about it.
Yeah, I agree. But anywho, we got enough time for one more topic or no?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Did you watch the Jennifer Lewis interview on Breakfast Club?
Yeah, I watched some of it.
I love Jennifer freaking Lewis. If y'all have not had time to watch it, please go watch it. What was your say? Like, I didn't realize how real and trill she was. Like, I thought I knew she was real and trill, but when she came and did this interview, I said, I have to go get that book. The Mother of Black Hollywood. I have to go get that book, and I have to go study it and read it because she was telling the truth and shaming the devil on this Breakfast Club interview.
She was.
She talked about everything from like sexual addiction in women and how that manifests. She talked about mental illness. She talked about how us millennials are sorry as fuck. She talking about how she feel like she just telling the truth, right? Because she done saved her fucking money. So she's gonna say what she wants to say when she wants to say how the fuck she wants to say it. Do you hear me?
I don't know if you mentioned this on the last part. No, you didn't. When you was at church and you text me and said the pastor said on Mother's Day that y'all women raising these men soft.
He did say that on Mother's Day. He said you raising some sorry ass men, some soft men. That is exactly what he said. So
I was kind of getting that same feeling from Jennifer Lewis. It's like, I wrote this for the millennials. Yeah, they need some help out here.
Yeah, to know that, you basically, the theme I got is that everything's temporary, right? Everything is temporary. You can make it through it. But when I tell you she just spit some jewels in there that just made me reflect on myself and what I'm doing, it was just good, right? You ain't think? Like, even when she was talking about the Kanye stuff, like, she was like, I can't judge him. Like, he just needed therapists. Like, I can't. She was like, let him be what he gonna be. He just need help. Let him get help, right?
I think one of the things that I found fascinating or interesting is this whole fact of, she's like, I saved my money, so I ain't tied to nobody and I can get to say what the fuck I want to say because I got enough money to survive, even if I don't get
If
picked up
they
for another
blackball
show.
me, because that's what they known for doing out here.
Right.
And she was spilling tea on Bill Cosby, all the men. Like, she even talked about like having a moment where, because I didn't know she was never been married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when she said she was out there doing her thotty stage, and she said AIDS came around and she knew she was dead. Like, just having, or like when she said she was like an activist as a young age in high school and was like seeing Angela Davis walk out, and it was like, oh, did you know Angela Davis back then? Like, did you know a lot about her at that moment?
No, he's
She
like,
said,
no, I just did it because it was her birthday.
No, she was like, yeah, it was her birthday. And it was like, oh, but so did you study her? They was like, no, I just seen a black woman with a big ass afro. I said, oh, we following that bitch. Come on, sis, line up. So it was just her rawness. There was times where I just bust out laughing, and I encourage all of y'all to go watch it and check up on it. But she just made me recenter myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And repurpose myself and make us wake up too, right?
Right.
To the things that are going on in our life, right? Like even some of the questions that Charlamagne was posing, like, do you think we talk too much in front of the white people? She said, oh, that shit don't matter. It's just time for us to do some work, right? What was your takeaways from it?
Yeah, and one of the things that she also brought up was like calling out these athletes.
Yeah.
Just saying that,
she went in on them, didn't she?
I feel like all y'all niggas should be kneeling. Like, you guys are gladiators. Something that Nia been saying for a long time.
Yeah,
black
Nia
man chasing after the ball for the entertainment of the white man.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, she's saying the same thing, that y'all gladiators, y'all out here for the entertainment of the white man. And all y'all niggas should be kneeling. We pay y'all millions of dollars, and you don't want to say shit. You don't want to be part of it. Fuck no.
Well, what made me cry was like you can't kneel on one knee, and your grandma had to kneel on both her knees and her hands
and pick cotton and get raped at the same time. Jesus.
When she said it, I said, "Fuck." It's truth to that, right?
It is.
But you can't kneel because you're scared.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why you're scared is because you ain't saved no money, nigga.
Because y'all buying these expensive ass, never mind, wedding rings. No, just full circle, right? But I don't know. It's just the interview just stood out to me, and it was a very well done interview. Like, and it made me looking like I always knew her history, but I got to make sure I support. I think I might have to buy the book and buy the Audible because I think I want to hear her talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that might be a good ride for your car while you're going to work.
Yeah, because the chapter in the book I want to read, she got one called Dick Down Diva. And I just love how she embraces her sexuality. I love how she embraces like this idea of mental health, right? I love how she described the mental health. Talking about all y'all know the people who got mental health. The motherfucker you be like, they crazy and they drunk at the wedding on top of the table and they all like the life of the party. Then they go disappear for a month. Nigga, they bipolar.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need no therapist for that.
Right.
Something wrong with them. Get them help. That's what she was saying about Kanye. She's like, I can't judge a sick person.
Mm-hmm.
She even said that about Donald Trump. She said, yeah, he on some bullshit, but that nigga is sick. He is a sociopath. Like, he's sick. Like, these people are sick. Now, it was our dumbasses that put him in office, but he's sick. Like,
correction, I didn't vote for him.
Oh, no, I ain't put him in there. Well, you was a Bernie supporter. Maybe you did. I don't know. So it just touched me. And I'm doing that to just put it out for y'all to, one, go get her book, Mother of Black Hollywood, and two, go listen to that interview. Because everything she talks about, all I kept hearing when I was walking into work was titties and ass on my hips. What'd she say? On my hips and shit. Titties and ass. It was so good. And I just wanted to talk about it and more so give her a plug. For the folks, if y'all, I know it's summer, y'all looking for a book club. Like, I almost want to start a book club and read like The Mother of Black Hollywood.
Oh, never. Speaking of books.
Don't do this.
Did Tam leave that book with you?
Yes, here.
Oh, okay.
All right, you got anything else, Near? I'm going to close this on out.
No, I think that was a good episode. So, as always, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. To leave us a comment about anything, head on over to that website. We also got that SoundCloud and that voicemail at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.